Relationship expectations. What do we want out of relationships? How do we measure relationships? Do we see other people in relationships and think, I want that? Do we look at our grandparents or parents? Do we look for help in society or television? It's Dark Knight, it's Dark Knight Radio, and today I want to talk about relationship expectations. What do we want or need out of the people we're dating? See, me, I don't know, I guess I'm a little old-fashioned. You know, sometimes I think that two people should bring in 100% and make it 50-50. You know? Or sometimes I need you to bring your set of skills to the table to make the relationship work also. Let's just think about it for a second. Women, you guys want a man to protect you, to make love to you greatly. You want a man to be financially stable. You want a man that's respected. You want a man to read your mind. You want a man to be there. Man, what do we want of women? We want women to make us feel like men. We want women to make us feel comfortable. We want women to make us feel like if I make this woman my wife, she'll take care of the kids, take care of the family, and support me and be there for me whenever decision I make or when I get in trouble, that she can come in, get off the bench, and play in a game and help me out. Now, today we're in the smack dab of what I call gender roles. We're in a gender war, especially the black community. We want to get everything out of a relationship. We don't want to give nothing. We want women. You guys today. And remember, I'm not being biased. I'm talking about both sides. Women today, you want men to be Superman and Thanos and Spider-Man in one, but you're not willing to concede or submit or be vulnerable enough to make the man actually want to. I'm serious. On the flip side, man, what do we want? We want a woman to make love to us. We want a woman to be the only nigga in her phone. But do we do what men do? Can we provide for her? Can we make her feel safe? Can we not cheat? Can we make her feel like she's the only one in the world, only girl in the world? Shout outs to Rihanna. So, in this gender war we in, what do we want? Some people say, I want a partner, a best friend. We have a friendship that turns into something special, and we get married and we have kids. Yeah, but when you do get inside that particular relationship and the person comes off as too needy or sensitive, you think it's weak, and you take that kindness for weakness and you cheat. And in all of our heads, what do? We think when we're in a relationship, when we're courting someone in the dating phase, if someone shows a little too much excitement or vulnerability towards us, what do? In the back of our minds, we think, I got him. Oh, this was easy. She already on me. He already on me. And it makes us feel bored or complacent to where we're looking for something else. I think we're afraid of love. I think we are. We're afraid of love, not because of love and you just the love you. I think we're afraid of the pressure of love. If somebody loves you and trusts you, they expect everything out of you to make the right decision, to never hurt them, to provide emotionally, physically, financially. Love is pressure. Why? It's taboo for us to break that kind of love. You see what I'm saying? Now, some of us are inclined to love. Some of us want love. Some people want somebody to love them, lovey-dovey. They're trying to procure the idea of love. But it's still somewhat selfish, because if you get in a relationship, how many people said this? How many of you guys heard this? Somebody say, "Oh, you are who you are. I can't change you. In the beginning, I was trying to make you to what I wanted." Get out of here. I've had girls tell me that. I ain't gonna cap. Y'all family. I don't lie to y'all. I've had women tell me, "Yeah, you are who you are. I can't make you into something that you're not. We're just two different people." No, duh. We all different people. See, you have the most problems when you have an agenda. If a girl really wanted love, if she really wanted the expectation you to love her and support her and be there for her, she would accept flaws. Not saying she would accept you cheating, but she would accept certain things from you. Why? Because her mission is love. Now, if her mission was, "Oh, let me show this nigga that I'm there, at first, so he can fall in love with me, or I can get him on my bandwagon," then a month later when we're official, I'm gonna turn into who I really am and think, "Oh, nigga, you already with me now. You gotta do A, B, C, D, E, F, G." So when we date in a relationship, we don't know ourselves. So therefore, we don't know the people in a relationship. It's impossible to know someone or to get to know someone or read someone when you don't know yourself. What do you really want? Because most of us just have sex, date, have sex, and the relationship only lasts a month or two, and you move on to the next person. To the point where you don't know who you are or what you want. How many people actually just sit down for 6 months to a year and chill, don't date, don't do nothing, but actually get to know themselves? Because women claim they do that. "Oh, I'm on a spiritual journey. I want to get to know myself. I just need time to myself." That's not what that means. That means I want time to be out here in these streets. I'm just being honest. How many women and women, when you hear this, y'all gonna laugh because you know I'm right. How many women say, "I'm on a spiritual journey. I need to get to know me. I need to love me more"? But I bet you still out here moving and shaking. I guarantee you somebody in it. And fellas, come on. How many times have we made love good to a woman, looked her in her eyes, bite, we bit her, we put our lips on her just right to the point where she can't take it. We put that thing on her, and the next day we ghost her. We move on to the next one, and they've been on fell in love. We know it, and we know it, but we portrayed something that we weren't to get what we wanted. Come on now, both sides. Both sides is foul now, because it's the expectations. Do we date today for someone to fulfill our needs or wants? Do we want a partner? Want somebody to chill with? What's the expectation? And why don't relationships last like our grandparents? See, back then, I hate to say it, but back then, the only thing you needed to know how to do to get a woman to marry you was know how to read. But God, I'm sorry, truthfully. But today, you gotta be able to be a hustler. You gotta have a good job. You gotta have 12 inches long pipe on you. You gotta be the best dresser. You gotta be a psychologist. You gotta be a mind reader, a student, a teacher, an NBA player, and a rapper. Today, people don't accept you for you. You gotta come with something. Okay, you look good, you pretty, you fine, you work out. What else are you bringing to the table that I can't do or I don't have that I can feel comfortable with? Women, what's your expectation of a man? Are you looking for a husband down the line? What are your expectations? Do you want a man to know how to change a flat tire? Do you want a man to know how to fight? Do you want a man to know how to set up a reservation? Because it's alarming today that I see so many single parent black mothers. because we don't know ourselves. And we can't manage ourselves correctly. And we don't get to know the people we date, and we don't. And that's why I don't last. See, dating has to be like an interview. It is to me. I look at it like an interview. All right? What on a date, what do? Just like an interview. You wear your best clothes, your hair gonna be cut, right? You're gonna sit face to face with somebody. You're gonna talk and tell them what you like, what you don't like, the times you can come in, all that. What you can do for, what you can't do for, your availability, all that, just like a job. So what are we doing? Men, are we just talking and looking at the titties, looking at the ass, the lips, the eyes, the toes, and all that? Women, what are you looking at? What kind of jewelry they got on? What his shoes? What his hair look like? How much money in his pocket? How much money is he spending on the date? What are we looking at? What we view are expectations. Whatever you look, if I look at a girl, if I'm this type of dude, and I look at a girl and she got her titties out, her butt out, I look at her, my expectations are gonna be to hit that. She's gonna let me hit it. If a dude hops out of a Mercedes or an Audi or a Charger, the expectation of a woman that sees that, oh, he can pay my bills. I can be riding in that Charger. I could be getting paid hitting up Lennox and Phillips Plaza. So, are the expectations only visual? Or do we talk to people? Let me see where her head at. Let me see where his head at. Is he gonna be the future of me? Is it gonna be a 6-month expectation? A year? 2 weeks? 1 night? Forever? How do you view it? Because I feel like when we have an agenda, we get disappointed. And when our expectations are too high, we get disappointed. You gotta go in now. You gotta date. Get to know the person you're with. You gotta know yourself most importantly. Have to know yourself. Nobody's perfect. You can't get to know somebody in 2 weeks, even a month, even a year. You really never truly know somebody you dating. Never really know. It's definitely not going to be decided within 2 years, a year. So we have to get to know the people we date and ask yourself, what do you want? What are you looking for? Now, if you go into a relationship and it's financial and both of you agree on it, that's cool. Both of you agreed upon it. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. Okay, boom. Cool. I got no problem with that. But when you perpetrate a fraud, like if I'm a dude and I meet a girl and I'm hopping out my Charger, Challenger, or whatever, and she sees that and she don't want a relationship, she want a financial relationship. You know what I'm saying? But she might portray something else. Oh, now I want a husband. I want somebody to get to know me. You know, somebody to take their time. But she really just want what you offering at that time. What she see you come out with. So what are your expectations? Post in the comments. What are relationship expectations today? What do you want? And be honest. The most important, the most powerful thing in this universe is truth. Think on that for a second. Post your comments, like, subscribe. I'm Dark Knight. It's Dark Knight Radio. You guys be good and be safe.